Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus Do Sign series. This is for Venus and Sagittarius. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in the sign of Sagittarius, this reading is for you. Those of you that are new to my channel and don't know where your Venus is sitting, you can go to astro.com, enter your birth information. It's going to ask for your birthday, time, and location. It's going to generate a free birth chart for you. So if Venus is in Sag, this is for you. Sometimes both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. The message still applies. And also those of you that do know your exact birth time, if you have Sagittarius as your 7th house, this reading should also apply to you. So that would make you Gemini rising. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what messages we have for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Lovers, the Chariot, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the 4 of Swords. Alright, so it looks as if someone was hurt in the past, or someone could have turned you down, or someone was rejected. They could have been rejected based off of their appearance. Someone could have been rejected based off of their finances. Or someone just felt like an outcast. Maybe someone was blaming their weight or appearance, or blaming the fact that they didn't have something. So was the reason for them getting rejected. I feel like too, someone lost their hope in a situation, or they lost their faith, or felt like everything was just going wrong here. I feel like for some of you, because of being hurt, you put up a shield or a guard or barrier so that people wouldn't be allowed to hurt you anymore. Or this can have something to do with, the person that you were talking to. But I feel like whoever has been guarded or shielded or protected is now letting their guard go. They're ready to communicate. They're ready to open up and talk, have a conversation. I feel that someone too is on their way to you, especially if at one point they turned you down. It's like now they are coming towards you. It could have been, it may not have been something against you. It could have been more so that they lost something, or were going through something financially, or we're going through a breakup, and whatever the case, I'm feeling like they are moving past that now, and they've made some sort of decision to come and open up to you. So I'm seeing an offer being put out there, and someone is taking you on that offer, or you are going to take them up on their offer. This is a very unique connection as well. This connection is something that has a higher purpose. So usually it might start off with a strong attraction to someone. Maybe you're physically attracted to them. Maybe you're spiritually attracted, or intellectually attracted to this person. Whatever the case, this person was made for you. They were made to come into your life. And I'm not going to say, oh, it's the only person that's for me. No, I'm just saying for this time and place, this person is for you. And so I feel that you are having a connection with someone. Now, for some of you, if you have a twin flame, I feel like you may hear from your twin flame within these next 2 weeks. those of you that are not, don't believe in the twin flames, or don't, you don't associate with that, then this is just more so a spiritual connection or a spiritual union. And really that can go for anyone watching this. Is the point is that it is a spiritual connection. It's a connection with a higher purpose. This person is going to be your mirror. This person is going to be a reflection of you. This is someone also that is going to reflect back the love that you give off. So if you love yourself, this is what they're going to be a reflection of. I feel like you're being aligned with this person. This person is your match. Now, also what I'm seeing, someone said that they hate the buts. There's always a but. It's life. Come on, you people. Everything can't be perfect. But there could have been a situation where someone had to make a choice between two people. Because there is a possibility that I'm seeing someone that maybe at one point was torn, or were feeling pulled both ways. But this person is no longer being pulled both ways. They're like, okay, I have a decision. I know what I want, and I'm going after it. Even if that decision is to be alone, like, I don't want any of you. Like, I just want to be to myself. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to study my astrology, or whatever the case. I found something that I'm passionate about, and I'm going after it. So someone is definitely going after their passions. They're pursuing their dreams, or whatever have you. Now, also, I am seeing someone who may be going back to school. If it's not school, then they are taking some sort of path of spirituality. Someone is being very isolated so that they can study, so that they can research. So someone is going into hermit mode at some point here. Also, if there had been a situation where there was no conversation, like someone was holding back how they truly felt about you, like I said, I still feel like they couldn't take that pressure anymore. So the walls are coming down, and this person is like, okay, that was too big of a burden to hide. I couldn't hide it no longer, my feelings for this person. So someone dropped the ball and expressed how they felt for the other person. And the other person is feeling relieved. They're feeling like this is what I needed to hear. So I feel like someone is having their needs met, their ego stroked. They're getting the recognition that they feel they deserve. Or you are getting the recognition that you feel you deserve. You're like, I'm glad you finally decided to come around. What took you so long, because I had decided to move on, and that's part of what it is too. It's like the minute you gain confidence, the minute you are able to let go of a situation that isn't working, that's when this person reappears in your life or suddenly wants to come back around. As far as business, this is a good sign for having new followers, new customers, gaining popularity with your business or your channel or your website. If you're working at a company, this is finally your hard work being paid off. Like, you have been doing so much and you thought that your company didn't recognize you. You're like, why don't they recognize me? And finally, you're getting recognized. So they're saying good job or good work, or, we saw what you did. We recognize that you did this and you took on a lot of responsibilities, and you still were a champion at work. So job well done. So I'm feeling like you're getting recognized for all the hard work that you've been doing. In regards to love, if you're in a relationship and things have been feeling one-sided, I feel like your partner is opening up, and now they are saying, let me help you. like I haven't been there for you like you've been there for me. So I want to find a way to help. What do you need me to do? What can I do to make things easier for you? So I'm feeling like those of you that are in relationships and you have been feeling rejected or like your needs weren't being met, now they're willing to put in the effort. Now, also, too, when it comes to sexuality, like if someone was feeling like, I feel like you only look after yourself, you never do this for me, you never do that for me. And that could be anything, you know, guys, if she hasn't been going down or whatever the case, or giving you what you've been wanting, I feel like she's like willing to compromise. She's like, okay, I'll go ahead, I'll give it a try. Let's see what this is about. You know, I'll set my ego aside and I'll go ahead and we can do this or try this. And you're like, oh, thank you, baby, you know, or it's the other way around, you know, the whatever she has been wanting, you know, maybe can we try it this way or can we try it that way? Or, you know, I hope we could do longer. Or for somebody, it's about bringing in the third party. And it's going to open, but it's opening up Pandora's box. I tell you that, though, if you're in a relationship and you guys are talking about experimenting, I feel like you're opening up Pandora's box. So I'm warning you, I'm putting it out there. You know, that's something for you to look out for. I'm seeing someone too who's very spiritual, who has, they're blessed. Let's say that, ladies. You would least expect what they have because they don't brag about it. They're very humble. Someone is very blessed when it comes to the bedroom in size and performance. But this is something that they don't put out there. This is someone who's very respectful. This may be the new person coming into your life, or maybe you're already involved with this person and you found out. You're like, oh yeah, like I would have never guessed, you know, and this person is camouflaged very well in their clothing. And I know guys watching this are like, I don't want to hear this. Or maybe you do, because maybe I'm talking about you. But this is someone who, you know, you've seen them in those gray joggers. And you are just like, I don't see anything. But is there. Is there. And you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. Now also I'm seeing someone who is doing research on both spiritually, on both the dark and the light. So it's like, if I want to walk in a spiritual balance, I need to research the dark. I need to go to the darkest parts of life, of my thoughts. I need to go to the darkest parts as well as the highest parts. So there is duality. In order to master the art of discernment, the art of judgment, one has to understand or walk in the shoes of the person who is in a darkest state of mind, the lowest vibration, and also the person who is at the highest vibration. So you have to understand both sides. So someone may be doing some sort of research, whether it's through personal life experiences or just kind of reading about like dark magic, experimenting with things, but because it's like I have to know. Somebody's playing with fire, though. I am seeing somebody playing with fire. Because of something that you express, it's going to shake the foundation of your life here. Is whether the foundation of your career is being restructured, or there's some major changes or shifts coming to your place of work, even if it's just about your schedule, or it's the relationship of, you know, a couple, like that path, whatever foundation you guys were building, was a weak foundation, and this is why it had to be restructured, and you guys are having to start over again. The Fool starts a new journey, and it's very risky. But even in the midst of danger, the Fool is still trying to smell the freaking roses. So but that's good, because I'm feeling like for somebody, there is a horrible situation that could be pending. And in the midst of this storm, somebody's going to have a very positive outlook on it. They're going to say, hey, I made it out alive, or I'm still here, or that's messed up, but maybe it was a reason why that had to happen. So I'm feeling like someone looking at the bright side of something that may be bad. Yeah. Somebody is just looking at it in a positive light. I'm also seeing someone's secrets coming out. All their skeletons are coming out. Either they are, expressing this themselves, or they get exposed. And it changes everything. It changes your entire life, the way people view you. I'm also seeing someone needing to learn detachment, because you need to detach from materialistic things. You might be getting ready to expect some sort of materialistic loss. And it's just like, just let it go. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. Just allow the journey to play out. I'm also seeing someone feel like they were a fool, or they got manipulated or duped. Someone led you astray or misled you some type of way, but you're just like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me type of situation. So I feel like somebody is embracing that blame. Like, well, at least I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew I was taking that risk. I knew the possibilities. I weighed them both. And unfortunately, it's the negative side, but I embrace it because at least I walked into it with the knowledge. So I feel like some of you might be getting ready to do something where it's risky behavior, but at least you weren't. I'm not going to say you're not surprised, but just you were already prepared that it could go south, or it could be something positive. Something is going on with someone that is trying to manifest something. I'm feeling like whatever somebody was trying to manifest, you're going to have to scrap that and start over and be open to receive whatever the universe is giving to you. Like, I'm seeing someone saying, okay, I guess I can't be so specific. Let me just allow the universe to give to me whatever is best. Let's see what this Tower is. I'm also seeing for some of you, it is a love triangle, because you could be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign. So that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You yourself might be the Sagittarius watching this. Let's see what this Tower is. You might receive some sort of message or news that is just like mind-blowing. Like your reaction is, oh wow, like the long wow. Yeah, it's some sort of news or message. I'm also seeing this as a jealous reaction too that comes out of nowhere. So someone who had been hiding how they felt is going to get revealed by an act of jealousy. It's like, where did that come from? It's like it's going to be clearly obvious that someone is very jealous and doesn't want you talking to another person or involved with another person, or they might just kind of come out of nowhere like, like, I need to have you, like, forget about that person and come with me. But whatever the case, it's kind of like someone is acting without really thinking about it, or saying something without thinking about the consequences. Also, someone might just randomly blurt out that they broke up, and it's just like, okay, like, wonder why they decided to tell that to me. And it kind of gets the conversation started, or it gives you guys something to talk about. Yeah, I'm seeing too the Emperor as approaching you, or maybe this was part of their plan. This was all a part of their plan, and maybe you're starting to realize that. Like, how long have you been planning on approaching me, or how long had you planned on this and that? Also here I'm getting water, so some of you could have been dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. For others of you too, I'm seeing some sort of age difference. Yeah, I'm still seeing, though, for somebody, a third party. Like, you might find out that you were the other person. You may not have known that you were involved in a love triangle. But at the same time, after a breakup or falling out, because you find that out, someone wants to rebuild or to see where it goes, because they're like, well, I'm not with the other person anymore, and I just wanted you to know that. And I understand if you don't want to be with me. So it's like someone decides to walk away, but I feel like they come back. I also just kind of want to clarify this Magician really quickly. Okay, so it's being clarified by the Three of Swords. So I'm also seeing, or this is just kind of confirming something in regards to a third party situation, except for it looks like someone may have orchestrated it. I don't know. I guess maybe orchestrated it in the mind, like this is what you were trying to manifest. Someone manifested a breakup, and they're like, oh, my law of attraction worked, you know. Or someone maybe they weren't manifesting necessarily a breakup, but just manifesting this person into your life. And by you doing that, for whatever reason, it worked, but it caused them walking away from somebody, or walking away from, you know, whatever relationship they were in. And for some of you now, I am seeing like someone, not necessarily saying that it worked, it may have, but for some of you, I'm seeing like your spell work, like if you practice that, like it worked, that breakup spell or whatever have you. I feel like it worked. So you were successful at manipulating some sort of energies that caused the breakup. Even though your spell worked, I want to still always put out there that I feel like that only worked because God allowed it to work. It was something that was bound to happen anyway. It's just that you were used as the tool to a person's breakup. So you were like a tool for the universe. to cause this to happen. It was like it was bound to happen some way, but you were the catalyst, or you were the tool that was being used to cause this separation. And the foundation was already weak. If something was already if something had a solid foundation and was built to last, your spell work wouldn't have done anything. But because it was already weak, and because something was already going to cause the straw to break the camel's back, your spell worked, or it was you. It was meant for that to be you to cause that. And I know some people might be like, what are you talking about? But that's just the message that I'm getting. But you know, karma does come back around. So just so you know, and justice card at the bottom too. So just so you know that it has consequences. So if you do something, just be prepared that, hey, this might happen to me one day. And maybe you're like, I don't care. Somebody can break them up for me one day. I don't care. I just want to be with them right now. So who knows? All right, you guys, that is the messages I'm getting for those of you that have Venus in Sagittarius. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Good Lord, that Mercury retrograde. But thank you guys all for watching. Many blessings to you.